What's up, everybody? Charlie B in the building, aka Farmer B, aka Country Bumpkin.
Get over here.
In the building. What's up, Miss B?
Got you.
Don't get these potatoes down.
Okay, so while Miss B, let me show you, baby.
Okay.
You see all these, y'all? The eyes? These are called eyes. When they grow out like this is how you get your potatoes. There's one small one on here. If you can see it, you have to zoom in, but it's there. Miss B is cutting up now. These are the baskets we're gonna be using.
Walmart
see.
$4.95.
Yeah, Walmart $4.95. I was gonna get there, but
Okay.
yeah, okay. All right, but you see the holes I put in here, y'all? All the holes at the bottom for drainage. Okay. Now, these potatoes do have to stay wet, but you can use mulch, you can use hay.
Yeah.
Before Miss B tried to roast me, me and my mama tried to do this one time, and I put all what?
Fail.
I said, babe, I'm gonna grow me some potatoes in laundry basket. She said, how you gonna do it? I said, I'm gonna pour dirt in it, and I'm gonna take some potatoes and I'm gonna put it in there. She was like, good luck. No, I can't say what she said, but it was more like, both of y'all a-holes are about to waste y'all money.
I didn't say that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It was 2 years ago. You don't remember this?
Let's go.
Okay. Now, what Miss B knew at the time, because we joke each other, that I was supposed to put something in between the dirt. I didn't know that, right? My mama didn't know that. So what we ended up is nothing coming out the sides and a whole bunch of rotten potatoes. Why are you shaking your head? They can't see. She's laughing at me, y'all. Okay, so Miss B did her research, and I think she did this before. Did you do this? Did you know I had to put a layer of something in between?
No, not when you guys did it before. We said we were going to try it again this year. And
But why did you tell me you already knew it wasn't going to grow? Okay. See how she do me? Everything jokey joke. All right. Now, we go, what'd you say, baby? 3 inches?
Yep.
With the mulch?
Yep.
Okay,
and you
now.
can use mulch or hair straw.
Hair straw, not
Yep.
just straw, hair straw.
Yep.
It's a certain particular straw.
Okay.
She told me that.
All right. So start your orders.
Okay. I was
What?
going to tell them about the mulch being natural. Like,
okay.
there's nothing, there's
Yeah.
no coloring, there's no nothing. The reason why it looks dark right now is because it's wet. And we prefer that because it's rainwater. You feel me? And this has to be moist. So, you done with that knife, baby?
Yes. And tell them how you drilled the holes in the bottom of the basket.
Okay. I drilled the holes in the bottom of the baskets, but these baskets, they're thin. So let's just say allegedly you don't have a drill, but you want to do this on your porch, your deck, or just on your patio. You know what I'm saying? What you could do allegedly is take a pair of vice grips and heat up a nail and just poke these holes through, which would probably be a little safer, because if you push too hard with the drill, you'll probably break this thing, and you don't want to be all cracked up. So all I did was I put holes on each end where it could really filter at the lowest point, and I put them in the middle so it doesn't have to get to the lowest point or have to drain over to the lowest point if it doesn't have to. So that's why I did it the way I did it. See what I'm saying? So, come back. Can I have the knife, baby? All right.
What's up, me?
And I know this is my fillet knife, though. This is my son's fishing hat. Oh, no. All right. Wrong hand, baby. What?
Just waiting.
You're just waiting.
Yes.
We've been fishing today, y'all. My son caught his first fish on the lure. That's grid down stuff. We'll talk about that later. All right.
Yeah.
Pull the basket over.
That's why it's like dusk right now. Like we were not in a hurry to get back out in the sun.
Okay. Now, babe, you want to explain to him how much depth we got to go with this?
So the first layer, about a 3-inch layer of, like I said, we're using mulch, but you can use like straw or hay. It's for like ventilation and moisture. I think that's
Yep.
okay.
So some is gonna come out because there is holes in it. And basically, if you don't have a ruler or you don't want to judge really,
I feel like that's 3 inches.
it is when you
Okay.
get to the top of the hose.
Okay.
I gotta make sure it's all the way the same around, baby.
Okay.
So as soon as you get to the top of the hose and it starts coming out, that's when you take. Come on, baby.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, and then like some people use like compost on this layer. We don't have compost, so we have, what is that? Five.
The black cow.
Yep, black cow manure mix.
And you put that down,
It's a layer of that.
and it's not real thick.
Yeah.
You just put it down, okay, like to cover up so you can't see the mulch. Okay. Okay, baby. Then, okay, now to speed this up, because Charlie B don't like to waste your time, and I've been on the fishing bank all day in the heat. So, what I did, where's it at? All right. I had about 3/4 of a bag of this. You already know what that is. That's my Miracle Grow pot and soil stuff. And the reason I'm using that in this is because the potatoes have to stay moist but not totally wet, like soaked. Just, you know what I mean? So, it's about 3/4 bag of this. You add this and you shake it up. And I didn't show that, y'all, because how can I put this? And I don't cut. But I knew I wasn't even going to film it because I tell you I don't cut, because I knew I was going to have to shake this. How can I put this? Vigorously, standing up and moving around. And while I was doing it, I'm glad I didn't film it, because she come talk about drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. What? No.
I mean, you look like you was twerking a little bit.
Ooh. No, never. No. So I mixed that with that, and I did my little dancing thing. Now, the reason why, this has pure light in it, which helps get air through. Also, that's why I like to use this with that, because there's no pure light in this, and it stays real moist. And with potatoes, they, like I said, they want to be wet but not soaky. Okay, so
Y'all
now,
cannot have them people's cat.
yee,
Oh man, can't we?
you can't catch it.
One day?
No.
So
We have enough animals.
you go back
okay?
with your mix, the same depth, and let me show you after the fact what it looks like up close. Now you notice in the back it was just all dark and just black. Now you see the pure light in it, the little white little pieces. That helps aeration and stuff like that. And that pure light right there is what I told you. You could grow plants in a bucket and not have nothing else. We'll get to that later. All right. You put that down. Okay. Now, baby, you want to explain how you put the potatoes in and stuff like that?
So we're just gonna do we're gonna do 2 layers. So when you put you see where I've cut them. When you put them in, just remember eyes to the sky.
Straight up.
Yep. So put the part that you cut down in the soil and have your eyes up.
All right, baby. That's the first one?
Yeah.
All right. Now.
So he's gonna put 3 in the first layer, and we're gonna put 3 more in the second layer, but we'll kind of like alternate them to where they're kind of like growing in between each other.
What?
Nothing.
I
I
was
don't know
getting
why you
hot.
had that on.
I was getting, cuz it was the effect for the bumpkin thing you said 3 shows back. Come
Okay.
on.
So put 2 more in there.
Okay, so now when you put these in here, what you do is like, say I'm putting 1 right here, right? I'm gonna put 2 more right here, but the next time I come back, I'm gonna exchange it. So when the roots grow through and they start coming out the butt, I got everything coming out everywhere, instead of them fighting each other and something happening. So I put 1, this one she showed you, with the eyes up, like she said. I put it down right there. This one with the eye up, I'm gonna put this, like a triangle. This one with the eye up, same way on the other side. All right. Now what you do, you go back with this. With the, I can't think. The manure first.
And then the soil.
And then the soil. On top, with the eyes up, which the manure is gonna start just, but if you notice, I want y'all to notice, please don't get no fertilizer or anything like that when you do this at first, because this is only like 0.5, but it's gonna feed it, right? What is this, babe? The analyst on it?
The what?
The analyst, yeah. 0.5. Gotta be right. Anyway, sprinkle this on here. Cover them up so you can't see them. You know, it's not gotta be a whole lot. Just like you did the first layer. Just make sure you can't see them. Okay. Then you go back with the soil. Oh, can't see. Then you go back with the soil. Cover that up. The same way you did before. Now, you come back with another 3 inches of this. You can't catch him. And don't worry about the stuff falling off, y'all. It's called gardening, not saving. Okay. So, falling up under the table. Okay. Now, once you do that, guess what? You start all the way over. All right? Go back to the manure. Make the same layer. And remember, manure is not 3 inches, y'all. You put that down so it covers the 3 inches that you put in. All right? I think they moving. All right. Yep, like that. Then you go back to your organic soil. Everything organic, y'all. Everything organic. Now, what I might do is with this, you really don't have to feed it. With all the stuff you put in here, the manure feeds for 3 months.
You have to keep it moist, though. You have to keep it watered.
Yep. But you know me and my fish emulsion, we want some big ones. Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay. All right. Now, you go back with your other potatoes. I started over.
Cut tomatoes?
Yep.
Potatoes. There you go.
Green beans, ham, cheese. We grow on everything, ain't we? Okay.
So, cut part in the soil.
You cut part in the soil.
Ice to the sky.
But remember, I put that one here.
Yep.
This one needs to go back here.
Yep.
Just so it's equal
Alternate it
coverage.
with the last layer.
This one goes in the corner over here. Because if you remember, I put the other one down right there in the middle. All right. Which one, baby? Is this one?
Yeah.
This is the one with the little eye you had to zoom in on. But he's going over here. Okay. So as you see, I went what? Noon, 6. With this one, no, not noon and 6.
What, the first layer?
The first layer was basically about noon, 8, and then 4, and then these are 6, 2, and about 11:30. Feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
If it makes sense. All right. Now, compost time. I ain't doing that no more. I don't waste your time. Nope.
No, you got it.
No, I'm saying nope. I don't waste your time. Yep. Actually. Yep. All right. Spread that around. Cover the potatoes up. Just cover them up. Make sure you do not break. Okay. Y'all know what we're doing. All right. You gotta be gentle with this. It's like a woman. It's like a lady. You gotta be nice and soft. You feel? All right. Now that was manure, right, man?
Yep. Now do this soil.
All right. Now we're gonna go with the soil.
Yep.
And like I said, the soil and the compost is not 3 inches. Okay? The soil and the compost is just to cover the top, right?
Yep.
So if you do it right, you should. I'm fishing. They tore me up on that bank, man. We need to take that all clear out there and spray the rocks and stuff before you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You think that worked?
We had sunscreen and off and hats on the kids and didn't do anything for ourselves, so that's on us.
Nothing! Okay, now.
You got your last layer, baby.
I know.
Okay.
This is what I was about to say, baby.
Okay.
If you do it right, you see these 2 rows right here? That's airflow. Go ahead and fill that all the way up. Right? That's how even if you don't have a measuring tape or nothing like that, you can tell you did your thing. All right. Fill it up. All right.
And then we'll water this. Make sure everything is.
I'm gonna water it right now.
Yeah. And we will put it back in our garden area in the backyard.
We haven't decided yet if we was gonna dig a hole.
Yeah, you were talking about like making a groove so the basket would be pretty much stationary.
Or what I'm thinking might be better is I set it up on top of maybe 2 2x4s so it just really drain and they could grow and be perfect. That's how
that would work too.
Right.
So yeah, possibly on a little platform. And listen, y'all can give us hints and suggestions on this too, because these were the russet potatoes in that basket. So we did 2 layers of the russet potatoes in that basket, and then where'd they go? Okay, and then we've got red potatoes that we're gonna do in
another basket.
An identical basket the same way. So
that's basically it for that.
okay.
Now, babe, before we get all the way going, she got a little surprise for y'all. Your wildflowers got the ground.
Oh yeah, I got stuff. My wildflowers are coming up already.
I got you, babe.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
See how she get excited, just leave the cheek like a little kid. She just run.
Come on.
Gee.
We're losing sun too, so come on.
Right, and I gotta show my thing. I got a surprise for y'all too now.
Hurry.
Hold on, I gotta get out of the tripod. All right. Are we down there?
Yep.
Hold on. Let me. Where can I switch this thing?
I don't know what you're looking at right now. Can you see?
I can see. Hold on. Hold on. That ain't it. That's me. Hold on.
Flip it. You need the
Okay.
thing. Okay.
I can't see it though.
Oh Lord.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna have to raise up like this.
All right. So as y'all can see,
Try to be stupid. I don't even know how to work my own
in
phone.
our
Y'all see
little
this?
bed, we've got.
Okay, y'all see all these?
Yep. And come down here.
Okay. She ain't got my wrist this time.
So see those down there.
Hold on. I gotta raise it up so they can see what you're saying.
Okay.
Go ahead, cause now I can see what they can see.
So
Go ahead.
we've got all these tiny little sprigs coming up.
All
we're gonna
these.
have to give things some time to see what's weeds and what's not in the pull up. Okay, come back down here. So we
Now you
noticed-
got my shoulder, baby.
No, I'm not even holding you that hard. Stop. We had rain for the last 2 days, and we noticed. Why are you on the ground?
Cause I'm trying to see if they can see it.
Get
Okay.
get up.
No, just talk, baby.
So we noticed in this corner that we had rain the last couple of days, and
Tell them you
noticed,
ain't got my arm.
we noticed in this corner.
Raise it up so they can see, cause I can't see.
Stop. We noticed in this corner that we had rain pooling. So, okay.
Hold on. Yeah,
I'll
pull. You
let
got it. I got it. I can. Okay.
Can you see it? Okay.
Yeah. All right.
So we noticed in this corner that we had some pooling when we had rain for the last couple of days. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come down this side of the driveway here to do like a little trench for some drainage for the pooling that we had here.
And we're gonna fill that up with the rest with some more mulch.
Because I ordered way too much for what we needed for the potatoes.
Okay. And I just want to say thank you, Larry Hognet, because you told me I can use that mulch to stop my weeds from growing in my garden.
Oh yeah, so we're gonna put the mulch and we're gonna weed again, and we're gonna put the mulch in the rows in the garden.
So this goes all the way down and around, and like she said, if you could see.
Larry is inspiring. I want fruit trees.
Okay, cool.
Okay, could you blow me off?
Okay, I'll get them. I'll buy them. Okay, I'll get them. Okay, we're talking about the
Okay, I'm sorry.
the wildflowers.
Okay.
Okay. So with these, y'all, they're starting to come up. So in about another week or two, we should really see something. We gonna cut right now because I don't want to show my neighbors' addresses and all that. We back. Okay. I'm about to water these, and Miss B's gonna finish up for the night for y'all, and then hopefully Miss B was talking about we might be able to have some comments for y'all in the morning. So we're gonna end it here. I'm about to pull this lid off this fire pit, and me and Miss B about to kick it. After y'all go to bed, you ready to go to bed, Rara?
No. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere until I eat this strawberry.
Oh, she found wild strawberries in the yard, so
Don't eat that.
now I'm
Can I
No.
clean it?
no,
Clean
but
it?
now
Now
she's
we
not
have
gonna
to-
eat
now
that.
we have to
I'm-
grow strawberries
now I'm
somewhere,
compelled
y'all.
to grow
Can I
some
clean it?
strawberries somewhere, so
Can I
listen,
clean it?
we-
I need it?
yes, when we start growing the strawberries,
When we
you can
grow
help
our
us
own
plant it.
strawberries, I don't
Yes,
trust that
baby.
strawberry. Throw that away.
Thank you.
My baby. All right, I'm about to do this and start cleaning up, and Miss B gonna finish off for y'all tonight. See y'all in the morning. Go, baby. Talk to him about whatever. I don't know.
Like we said, with these baskets, you have to make sure you keep them really moist. So he's gonna turn the hose on and get some water in this basket. We're gonna do.
And they're heavy, y'all. They're kind of heavy a little bit.
We're gonna do the same thing with the what was it? The red tomatoes we have.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're gonna find them a good place in the sun. Back
And
by
you
our
don't want to
garden.
water them. You don't want to water them fast, like just to, because if you do that, you won't know how much water is actually seeping in and getting everything wet. So if you just run it, just keep it moving around. That's it. I'm done, baby. I'm sideways.
No, that's okay.
right.
No, like I was saying, we're basically gonna do the exact same thing with our red potatoes. So we'll have 2 little baskets back in our garden area. Charlie B's gonna make a little grooves for them, so they stay stationary in the ground, and that'll be about it.
Okay, and can you explain to him why you didn't want them in the same basket, baby?
What the
Because I was gonna put them in the same basket. You know me.
No,
potato
they
to me.
grow differently.
Potato tomato.
No, the same potato. Different potatoes do not grow the same. So That's why the russet potatoes and the red potatoes will be
Okay.
in 2 separate baskets.
Baby, we got water flow out the bottom with this going so slow.
Okay, are you ready for me to turn that off?
I got it, baby.
Okay.
I just leave it sitting there for right then because I'm so close.
Okay.
Cut the water off. And this basket's ready to go to the backyard.
I'm actually sure.
So, love y'all. Y'all be easy. Me and Mrs. B out.
Wait, stand up.
I hope this helped. If y'all think y'all need to take 2 years to grow something, no, you don't. If y'all have just a balcony. And
Sorry, it took. I don't know why it took forever.
These potatoes took
he
so
said
long and
something
we wanted
about
to do
this,
it natural.
like forever ago, and I don't know why it took so long for potatoes to get eyes. But thank y'all for sticking it out with us. Thank y'all for watching. Love you, bye.
Okay, y'all. I'm gonna get this all taken care of. Get these kids in the bed.